Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I am Anna, author of this channel and russianvagabond.com, the website about life in Germany and Austria. Today our topic is working culture in Germany. Oh my god, that's so important to know. If you're coming here for a job, you're moving here and you're gonna work in a German company, or you just come for a business, wherever, you need to be aware how different cultures are, because I know only Russian, German and Greece, it's where I worked, but I don't know how many different cultures are there, working cultures, and how different it is to work, for example, in Japan and in Germany. Oh my god, you need to know it if you come not from Germany, not from Austria. Just watch this and be aware. The first, of course, punctuality, because Germans are known for their punctuality, and as a foreigner you might don't know this and you might don't know how important it is, because maybe in your country it's okay to be late on the 5 minutes, but Germans would not appreciate this and we would think you don't respect them because you waste their time, and it's not okay. So always be on time. If you're afraid to late, just come 5 minutes before, wherever, but just be on time. Also, Germans start the working day on average earlier as other nationalities. Usually it starts in 7:30 and till 9 a.m. After 9 it's already too late. And I know in some countries, like I worked in Greece, 9 a.m. for us it was early. I came all the time at 9 a.m. there was no one. Most of the time I came first, and then Greek people come at 10, 10:30. So you're working in Germany, just be prepared, be on time and be early. Some Germans come to office in 6:30, it's okay. It's nothing strange, because people then stay just to the 3 p.m. and then we leave. They prefer to enjoy their day afterwards. So usually be ready for be at office like around 8 a.m. Okay, you're working in a German company, like as an employee relationship. Like, you know that there are very strong distinctions between personal life and professional life. People don't really don't really share their, like, oh my god, what happens yesterday or what I did on the weekend. It's not really that common. And especially if you're new, you just was hired, you just were hired, and of course they would not really open to you, and you needs to be a bit cautious. You needs to be a little bit more hold it back, because you know, you can just come, oh my god, all the time, share some highlights of your personal life and be super open. It would looks a little bit strange for Germans, and maybe your relationships would be a little bit, you know, misunderstood with Germans. So just look how they react, how they interact with each other, and don't be too much for them. Don't share too much of your private life, especially. And maybe also don't be too friendly, you know, like, oh my god, I love you, I love everyone here, you are so cool people, and you know, try to be friends with everyone. It's not like in US. Also, don't try to make small talks all the time, because it's not very common and people don't really appreciate the small talks in Germany. Try to avoid excessive small talks and just be too friendly, you know. It's a little bit strange for Germans. So Germans like to plan ahead, a long time planning of appointments. Also, yeah, you will have meetings where you plan appointments for weeks ahead. They like to have a plan. Also, German companies have hierarchy in their companies, hierarchical structure. So the chef, the managers, then the other, like team leaders, and then the team, and then whatever comes after. So your chef, of course, is your boss, and decisions of chef are very appreciated. and most of the decisions are made by the chef, by the boss, by the chairman. Manager in German companies are not a commander. Manager is a guide. They give you suggestions, but they leave the work for you. So they don't really command you what you should do, in which way. They just leave this for their team. The team have responsibility for a task, and they need to figure out how to complete the task. On the other hand, in countries like Russia, I think India may be the same. You have your boss, your manager, who will give you task. They will tell you exactly what you need to do and which way it should be made and how and da. It's like you don't have any choice there, you know, you just need to do this. So the structure is a little bit different as in many Eastern countries. The managers give a lot of opportunities for employees. They want them to open their potential and to be them responsible. The dress code, yes, it exists, but it's not really that strict. Some companies will expect you to have like a man in a dark color suit and woman also in a suit or in a skirt with a suit and trousers, but not always like this. Many companies are not having any strict dress code. You can dress most of the time like, you know, casual look, and sometimes wherever you want, depends on the company, but I think casual, it's really common nowadays, and you don't have to really dress up, especially as a woman in high heels. It's a little bit like taboo. Less is more, and also makeup. Don't do makeup, especially really like heavy makeup. As a woman, less makeup, also more. So depending on your company, but dress code, it's not really something what you have to expect, not like in the past maybe. So relationship in a company are formal. You always address to your colleagues in a formal way. Use Sie in German, not du. Even like you can see the colleagues, we work together quite a lot, maybe half of their life. We will still address to each other in a formal way, you know, like Frau, a Herr, and then a last name. So it's very common. Don't do this mistake. Don't try to be informal before even maybe some people would like to switch to more informal relationship. They will tell you, you can call me Mike or Franz, wherever, but don't do it first. Never say the first name. Always say Herr, Frau, and last name. When you calling, when you're answering a call, always present yourself, always introduce yourself, your name, and then how I can help you. It's a German manner, so the person on another end knows with whom we are speaking actually. So that's also like a tip. The offices in Germany are not built in this way as in US, for example, these cubicle offices. You would see them less, much more less than in US or some other countries, because German really value their private zone, their private space, so they like to have small offices with fewer people. You can see like office with like 3 to 5 people, and then other office with also a few people, because we don't want to just be all the time disrupted by the people going around, and it's also of course more productive way. Productivity, oh my god, that's important for Germans. They come to work for work and not for small talks and drinking coffee 25 times a day. That's also important. If you're a person who like to go for a cigarette or having coffee 5 times a day and chat in between, Germans would look at you like you know, you are not maybe in the right place, because It's not very common for people here to waste their time in work with this task, I would say, like checking out the news and checking the Facebook. A lot of people just even switch their phones at work and don't have internet connection, so they don't get disturbed by the WhatsApp or Instagram like. Needs to be very cautious about this, you know, because you can make also bad impression on your boss if you're like a little bit spending your time not in the right direction. It can be a message for a boss that maybe you are not the right person. Look at your colleagues, how they spend time, how much they have free time, how often they drink coffee, how long they have lunch time, and try to adapt to this culture, work culture, in particular this company. Because I remember when I worked in Greece, there was a lot of time wasting. I don't know, like half of the working day would be drinking coffee, eating something and talking and wherever comes up. It was not productive, and with me there was also Germans, and they understand this, of course, but Greek people don't understand this. And of course it's culture differences, working culture differences. That's why I'm making this video for you, so you recognize these differences and you adapt. So you have to adapt in Germany and see how people there are working. Because Germans leave work very punctually at 5 p.m, 6 p.m. They don't do over hours. They want to really make this work done and have their free time. Even some countries, people can just be lazy all the day and then just catch up on work in the afternoon. Germans don't do this. They do work all day long, very efficient, and then they finish. What about lunch break? I didn't mention this. Lunch break has a special name. It's a Mahlzeit. It's a very important word, because Mahlzeit at even time of the day, people say Mahlzeit when it's already 10 a.m. If you are greeting someone, you say Mahlzeit and not hello, because Mahlzeit is a lunch, and I don't know, it's like wishing your good appetite, but it's also greeting. So when you wish somebody good appetite, before you eating, you say Mahlzeit, but also when you greet someone and it's already 10 a.m. and to 2 p.m. you can say Mahlzeit, and it will be accepted and understood as a greeting, which is kind of like strange. I never say this because it's very strange for me, and people do it all the time. Especially in the south of Germany, like Mahlzeit, they love this word. And then you have your lunch break. Usually it's around 1 hour, no more, but it can be also 30 minutes depending on your company. And you need to be on time. You know, you can't just have a lunch 2 hours long. If you have 1 hour, you need to be on time and be back in the office in 1 hour and already start your work, you know, not drinking coffee afterwards half an hour. And in some countries lunch can be very long. I know, like I heard France, Spain, lunch lowers, but Germans are not really, so they have their lunch very quick. Usually they're the special place at the big companies where they have their lunch called cafeteria. There you will have your food. It's also very fast. It's like, you know, the buffet, or there are some meals already prepared, and there are some workers just put it in your plate and give it to you. And you will also have the very good priced meals, because it's usually, of course, for workers of this company for a special price, and sometimes even with the discounts, if I don't know, something like this. So in this way, or you go eat in some restaurants in the nearby places, depending on you, of course, or you're bringing lunch with you. You need to manage this in 1 hour anyway. Don't be late, please. Punctuality, keep in mind all the time, keep in mind. So that was all things you need to know about work culture, I think. anything else I missed, leave the comment below what is important, what you think about these points. Maybe you disagree, maybe you agree, and I would like to hear maybe you experience a different one, working culture differences, and just message me below and I will look at this. I hope you like this video, subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.